All right, so somewhat related to another video that I just recorded, which is square root, we're going to talk today about exponents. So exponents are powers. We call them to the power of. You could also say squared if it's to the power of 2, cubed if it's to the power of 3. But there is a button right on the main screen of your calculator, which is this guy, which is x squared. So you notice that x squared and the square root are on the same button. That's because they're opposites of each other. So x squared and the square root. So if I take the square root of 4 and I get 2, and I do 2 squared, I get 4. So they're kind of opposites of each other. I can square root something and I can square it and get back to what I started with. So if I want to square something, I have to first type something in to square it. If I just hit x squared, it'll use whatever the last answer was, which can be helpful if I need to square something after, I did something else. But I'm going to need to type in like 9 and then hit the squared button in order to square 9. Another way to do this is if I hit 9 and then I just raise it to the power of 2, in which case I'd be using this caret button right here. Notice when I use the caret button, it automatically moves a box up into that tiny, makes the number smaller, and I can type in a 2 in that box and just hit enter. I could also type in any number I want, a 3, a 4, a 27. So my x squared button is only good for squaring something. Right, makes sense. I can only square it. My caret button right above my division sign is good for just about anything. I can raise it to the power of like -1, right? Or I can raise it to the power of a fraction, right? Using my alpha y equals button. I can stick a fraction in there. 5 to the 1/2, right? I can do all sorts of crazy stuff. But those are the two main buttons you're going to be using. If you go into your math menu, there actually is a to the power of 3. It's not really common. We don't really cube things a lot, but it's there. So if I wanted to use it, again, I think it's faster to just do that, right, with the caret. But if I wanted to, I could use the math button and hit option 3, which again would just put that little 3 up in the exponent, and there you go. So those are exponents and how to use them on your calculator.